Hello everyone and welcome to Galaxy 89 Cars. Today I'm bringing you a brief exterior and interior tour of the new McLaren 720s, the first of the new Track 22 models. The 720s comes in to replace the 650s. Amongst other things, it utilises aluminium and carbon, and McLaren's new monocoque named Monocage 2. It is ergonomically designed to allow easier ingress and egress, as well as reducing weight by 18 kilograms over the 650s and increasing rigidity. Departing from their 3.8 litre engine, McLaren have upped the displacement of their twin-scroll V8 to 4 litres. This new engine, which is reported to be comprised of 41% new components, creates 710 brake horsepower and 568 pounds-feet of torque. This output, added to the impressive weight reduction, means the 720s has a 0 to 62 mph or 100 km/h time of 2.9 seconds and a speed of 212 mph. The car sits on specially developed Pirelli tyres, 19-inch at the front and 20 at the rear. Large carbon ceramic discs provide the stopping power. This car has been specced with the optional carbon front splitter, where there are 2 large intakes. The innovative LED headlights have divided opinion, but have been designed to allow better airflow through the cooling systems and panels of the body. The night light array is at the top, with the day running lights and indicators running through centrally. It is wrapped in gloss carbon here. I'm personally impressed with the innovation and boldness of this design. There are slight aero vents exiting through the bonnet and small outlets before the front wheels that help to send air laterally. If you look along the side of the car, you can really see the aero skins McLaren have formed, with channels directing airflow. Looking above, we see the increased use of glass that helps to create the more airy interior experience. Moving down to just before the rear wheels, and we find a small aero channel that presumably aids brake cooling. But the main feature about this area is the removed side intakes. The car loses the side intakes found in its predecessors and gains aerodynamically designed channels that flow through the doors and rear panels, creating a more direct airflow to the rear cooling system. This new design is reported to increase cooling by 15% and creates an immediately more streamlined aesthetic. These channels run right to the engine bay to help draw out hot air and eventually direct it to the large rear wing. The new rear wing takes inspiration from the P1. It acts as an air brake, has a DRS setting, and apparently improves downforce by 30%. Moving down, the centrally exiting exhausts, with a sport option available, have been designed to produce a more emotive sound, with cracks and pops. The doors are still dihedral, but have been redesigned to improve ingress and egress and hinge up from the roof. They are opened by depressing a small pad on the inside of the door. They feel very light in their operation, and go down with a soft close function. With the doors up, it gives us an opportunity to look through the aero channel. Thanks to the new hinge design, a significantly larger space is made. Looking at this space, we can see that Monocage 2's forged composite style carbon is clear to see. In my opinion, McLaren have been effective in creating a more airy and light feeling interior. I personally felt very comfortable in the seats and would happily spend quite a lot of time here. Not alone because it's such a comfortable and light environment to be in. To the left of the wheel are 3 buttons: the boot release, lock, and to flip or return the new screen with the parking brake and external light controls below. The wheel itself is very minimalistic, with a focus on steering and control alone. The digital screen has 2 modes. The first is for general use and displays all the typical information one would expect. The second is stripped down and provides information for the odometer, battery and fuel level. It transitions quickly at the touch of a button. The leather dash itself is composed of 3 sections, seen through the windscreen. Moving to the right of the wheel, we find the second 360-degree adjustable air vents. With the active dynamics controls below, now rearranged and presented vertically rather than horizontally, there is a new TFT screen, with the screensaver here representing the air passing through the air channels of the 720s. A nice touch in my opinion. Below the screen, the iconic MTC menu button sits centrally, with direct shortcut controls surrounding it, as well as the engine start and even start-stop. This probably helps the 720s to achieve its 26 mpg estimate. Below are 3 switches for drive, neutral and reverse, with the launch control button below. We can't forget that the 720s features a new drift mode that allows controlled oversteer. The leather upholstered central column departs from the performance figures of the car and reflects a far more luxurious effect with its single cup holder and closed storage compartment that houses the car's USB and aux connections. Moving between the seats, there's further storage capabilities in the form of netting, with the rear space reminiscent of the 570 GT. The 720s has quite a large front storage space, here housing the cover, fire extinguisher and battery connections. Apologies for such a short video, but I had limited time with the car. Either way, I hope this has been an interesting insight. Please subscribe for all the latest content, and until next time, cheers.